Good morning, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. If you like the video, please subscribe. This is Wallis Simpson and Edward VIII. Harry and Meghan have announced that they're moving out of Kensington Palace, which has been renovated at a cost of $100 million or something, millions and millions of dollars, to go live at Frogmore. This lady, Wallis Simpson, and this man, Edward VIII, are buried at Frogmore. Wallis Simpson was a twice divorced American divorcee. Let me read you some stuff. And the correlations, the corollaries to Harry and Meghan are just spectacular. And it caused a constitutional crisis. In 1936, a constitutional crisis in the British Empire arose when Emperor Edward VIII, this man, proposed to marry Wallis Simpson, this woman, an American socialite who was divorced from her first husband and was pursuing the divorce of her second. So while she was still married to this man, he announced that he was going to marry her. The marriage was opposed by the governments of the UK and the dominions of the British Commonwealth. Religious, political, and legal and moral objections were raised. As a British monarch, Edward, this man, was the nominal head of the Church of England, which did not allow divorced people, this woman, to remarry if their ex-spouses were still alive. For this reason, it was widely believed that Edward could not marry Simpson and remain on the throne. This is exactly the argument that I made about Meghan Markle marrying Prince Harry. Harry could not marry her because she was divorced and her husband was not dead. That is exactly what this article just said. He couldn't marry her under church law because her husband was still alive. It didn't matter if she divorced him. So Simpson was perceived to be politically and socially unsuitable as a prospective queen consort because of her two failed marriages. It was widely assumed by the establishment that she was driven by love of money or position rather than love for the king. Edward declared his love for Simpson and intended to marry her as soon as her second divorce was finalized. The widespread unwillingness to accept Simpson as the king's consort and Edward's refusal to give her up led to his abdication. He abdicated as King of England in December 1936. Oh my God. That is a big deal. That is a big deal. Look at the body language on these people, because I'm really talking about Harry and Meghan. Twice divorced, and he can't marry her because her husbands are not dead. She's not qualified, and that is the argument that was made. This woman is not qualified to be a queen or queen consort. Look at the body language here. She's leaned very far away from him. Her shoulder is up. Her elbow is in his ribs. Not only is she blocking him, her elbow is in his ribs. Look at the look on her face. She's looking very clever. That's a smirk. She's smirking a little bit. And her eyes are very, very clever. She is sticking her elbow in his ribs. The dog is like, it's not my fault. I didn't do it, man. And she is smirking and leaning away from him. Look at his face. And look at his dog. Just a loyal companion. The look on his face is, his arm is around her. That's my wife. But the look on his face is just exhaustion. The look on his face is exasperation. There's just nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. And just think about that for a minute. This man was the king He was the King of England. Everyone in the world did exactly whatever he told them to do, but he's like, there's just nothing I can do, man. There's nothing I can do. This woman is manipulating me to the point that there's nothing I can do. It is easy to believe that this woman ruined this man. This man was king. She ruined him, and he abdicated his throne for her. And just look at the body language. She's the cat that ate the canary, and he is her victim. And that's what's going on here. And Meghan and Harry are now moving out of Kensington Palace and moving to Frogmore, where they lived and where they are now buried. And I just find the correlations fascinating. Fascinating. And I'm just going to read something else. Harry and Meghan to move to Royal Windsor Estate, where Wallis Simpson is buried. This is Wallis Simpson. So they're both buried there. Duke and Duchess ditch Kensington Palace after tension with Will and Kate for cottage at Frogmore House, and their old home will stand empty from next year. Okay, it's a pretty big. Frogmore Cottage offers 10 bedrooms, a nursery for the baby, and space for a gym and a yoga studio. Okay, so it's so bad now that Harry and Meghan have moved out of Kensington Palace altogether. Harry and Meghan currently live in Nottingham College on the grounds of Kensington Palace, and it was previously thought they would take a spacious main apartment inside the palace in preparation for the arrival of the baby. Despite £1.4 million, which is about $2 million, renovations being completed last month, the sprawling apartment next door to Kate and William will become available next year. The Queen, okay. So it's gotten so bad that Harry and William are leaving Kensington Palace altogether. Let's look at the relationship between Will, and by the way, I really called that splitting Kensington Palace thing on my reading. I mean, the media was underselling it to death. That was a really big deal, and it's become an even bigger deal now. Disturbing. So let's look at Will and Kate and Harry and Meghan, the relationship between the couples. Will and Kate and Harry and Meghan. Let's do it over here. Will and Kate, Harry and Meghan. Will and Kate. Okay, and in the last reading, the conflict was on Will and Kate's side. Okay, so Will and Kate, Harry and Meghan. Will and Kate, they made the big change. You're like strangers, okay? Or for the public image, for the people and the public image. Officially for the public image. Officially for the view of the people, this big change has occurred. 9 and 8, 17, this is a 0. 5 hearts. They're reacting to something. Will and Kate are reacting to something. Okay. Harry and Meghan. Mustard seed, roses, scourge. 7. 7 is 2 clubs joining. Roses is, these are royals. Public image is everything. Conflict with the public image and messages. Mustard seed can be literal messages or something planted, something that's going to grow. The mustard seed is the smallest seed that grows into the biggest plant. So Will and Kate are anticipating something damaging the public image, and they want Harry and Meghan separated. Interesting. And this is, they're anticipating damage to their public image. Kate and William are the future king and queen. Okay, and they don't want to be damaged. So while it's still good, while the public image is still good, and the conflict hasn't been revealed yet, they want to separate themselves. Interesting. Is Meghan... Wallis Simpson destroyed this man. Okay, and another example of this is Ellen Nordgren, the beautiful, the very lovely Ellen Nordgren, who was married to the great Tiger Woods. Okay, Ellen Nordgren was a babysitter and a model, and she married Tiger Woods, the greatest golfer in history. And Tiger Woods was just breaking, and I did a reading on Tiger Woods and nobody cared about it. Like, nobody watched it. But Tiger Woods, he was literally breaking every record, every golf record ever. It was just incredible. And then his infidelities were exposed. Tiger Woods' infidelities were exposed. And he's just ruined. He's just ruined. He doesn't even get into the finals anymore. The greatest golfer in the history of planet Earth, Tiger Woods, now he doesn't get into the finals anymore. He doesn't even score in the top anymore. He's just not Tiger Woods anymore. He was just completely decimated. And, you know, you can go with the media narrative that it's just his infidelities. And was he unfaithful? You bet he was unfaithful. He was unfaithful like Bill Clinton is unfaithful. Okay, well, not that bad. But you could argue that Ellen Nordgren destroyed Tiger Woods, the greatest golfer ever. Will Meghan destroy Harry? Is Meghan ultimately going to destroy Harry? Because that's what's getting on the table here. Oh, that's good. Okay. Will Meghan ultimately destroy Harry? This is 22, 6 diamonds, 12 and 10. Karmic, it's a solid foundation. It's very, very solid, solid relationship, and many people, many people. She is not going to destroy Harry. Okay, Meghan will not be the destruction of Harry. She's not as bad as Wallis Simpson. Although it's so similar. The story is so similar. An American twice divorced divorcee married a British royal. And it was a big scandal. Here, in today's enlightened age, it's not a scandal. And it's celebrated. Okay? But it's like exactly the same thing. It's like exactly the same thing. Is it because did Kate and William and Kate, did they split because of this book that's coming out and the secrets that are going to be revealed and the scandal that's going to be created? Is it because of the book? Is the split because of the book? Fox, Magi, 7 hearts, 5, they're definitely reacting again. Okay, this adds 5 hearts. And now we're reacting again. Okay, in both readings, it was initiated by William and Kate, this split. Okay, is it because of this anticipating a scandal coming out because of the book? Magi is a manifester. The future, clever. The clever fox is manipulating the situation. The Magi is manifesting more directly. Okay. This is 2032. Scapegoat. Kick him out. Is it because of the book? They're reacting to circumstance. Will and Kate are reacting to circumstance. They're looking into the future. They're manifesting a better future. And they're being very, very wise. They're being as wise as they can by kicking them out. The book is definitely part of it. The book is definitely part of it. They're trying to stay ahead of this game. They're trying to stay ahead of scandal coming to Harry and Meghan. What is Kate's attitude towards Meghan? Is Kate favorable to Meghan? What is Kate's attitude toward Meghan? This is Kate. Wow. Okay, Kate is driving this. Okay, Kate's attitude toward Meghan. No. Get rid of her. No, 19. Okay, so 22, 31, 8 diamonds, which is cornucopia. You got 2 8s here. Water into wine. Deception. Constantly by the woman. Stop this constant deception by the woman. Yeah, Kate may feel that something is very, very wrong. It is a little bit about the book coming out, and Kate especially feels that there is a real deception going on, and she needs it to stop. She's kind of just pushing them out. She's really just pushing them out. What are the Queen's thoughts toward Meghan? Okay, and here's, I'm asking about the women because women decide who eats, women decide who lives, who gets provisional stuff. They decide who's in and who's out. Okay, so that's why I'm asking about the women, because women always decide this. They're more powerful that way. And that's how it's always been, and that's how it will always be, unless the world becomes so lopsided that, and I think it's becoming so lopsided that things are coming to a head and it's going to get really bad. What is the Queen's attitude towards Meghan? Secrets. Diamond ring. Oh my gosh. And again, cornucopia. This added cornucopia, here's cornucopia on top. Money. Okay, secrets and disasters. Disastrous secrets are about to come out. 19, 5 clubs. Put them further away. 5 clubs. Put them at the crossroads. And protecting everything. Yeah, they're anticipating that a big scandal. Yeah. The Queen and Kate are anticipating that a big scandal is about to erupt related to Meghan and Harry, and specifically Meghan. Okay, it could be the age scandal. It could be any number of things, but a big scandal is going to erupt with Meghan and Harry, and they want to separate, the palace wants to separate Meghan and Harry a bit. I can't believe they didn't figure this out in advance. I mean, they have so many advisors, and they should have been looking into the future, and they should have somebody like me, a magi, to check these things on the spiritual plane that you can't see with the eye yet. That's what we do. And I would just remind you, the reason I do this is because at the birth of Jesus Christ, and we all know who he was, the only people in attendance were 3 magi. Who were they? They were foreigners. They were not Jews. They were not priests. There were no priests, no Levites, no Jews. And Jesus was born in the land of the Samaritans, half Jews. The Samaritans were hated by the Jews and the Gentiles. They were hated by everybody. And that's where Jesus was born. He was born to be rejected by the world. He was born to be rejected by the world. But the point is, 3 magi were present at the birth of Jesus. This is the Magi method. I am Joseph Magi. I'm a Magi. Okay, what did Magi do? Magi, they did divination for the king. They were also rulers, and they did divination for the king. They looked into what the eye could not see, and that's what we're trying to do here. That's what I'm doing here. What is the correlation? Everything is everything. What's the correlation? They're moving to where Wallis Simpson and Edward VIII are buried in that house. How is the spirit of Wallis Simpson and Edward VIII affecting Meghan and Harry? Devil. 2 spades. Home. Wow. Maybe I should make a video just on this. Well, I kind of am. What an interesting read. Okay, as above, so below. How is the spirits of Wallace and Edward affecting Meghan and Harry? Devil, broken chalice, home, 4-leaf clover. These are foundation cards. Breaking apart in the foundation, daily life and feelings in home. The devil is breaking apart the foundation of the emotional and daily activities of the home. 6 and 11, 17, 5 hearts. 5 hearts comes up over and over and over. Events, reacting to events. The devil is a liar. The devil, again, deception, deception, deception. Secrets leading to destruction. Deception and lies. Keeping a good face on it in the public image in the face of conflict. This is Meghan and Harry are mirroring Wallis Simpson and Edward VIII. Very interesting. So I'm going to use that word again. Some very bad juju here. And it's, the past, the sins of the fathers are passed down unless you rebuke those sins, unless you clear those patterns and those sins. The sins of the fathers are passed down. This is Harry's forefather, who married a twice divorced American socialite. Harry is in the royal family marrying a twice divorced American actress. Same. And it's bad. This is like the sins of the fathers, the devil, the sins of the fathers passing down. Very interesting. All right, let's summarize here. Here's Kate. This is the couple, Kate and William and Kate, Harry and Meghan. William and Kate are making the big change, and it's for the public image. It's officially for the public image. They're anticipating problems with the public image, conflicts in the public image. The seeds of destruction are already planted. Will Meghan destroy Harry? No. This says no. Solid foundation. It's okay at this point. Is it because of the book scandal? Yeah, it is a little bit. It's not just the book scandal. There's more. They're not sure what's coming out in the book, but they're acting in advance. William and Kate and the royal family are acting in advance of the trouble that they see coming. What is Kate's attitude? She just feels like there's constant deception by Meghan. Constant, and she wants no part of it. Constant deception by Meghan. She wants no part of it. What is the Queen's attitude? These secrets are going to destroy everything. The secrets that are present with Harry and Meghan can destroy everything. So it's very bad, and they want to separate them out on the crossroads. The spirits of Wallace and Edward, are they, as above so below, are they affecting? You bet. The sins of the fathers are passed down. It's affecting everything in the foundation, the daily life and the home. Very interesting. So this is kind of a repeat. There are secrets coming up. Okay, there's big secrets with Meghan and Harry. These secrets are going to be revealed. The royal family wants to physically separate Meghan and Harry from them and to say, it's not us, man. We didn't do it. They're going to be like this little dog. I didn't do it. It's not my fault. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. If you like the video, please subscribe.